Yes, lads. Welcome to Blackopolypse Football Show, discussing all things football, Premier League, and especially Arsenal. Schwerpunkt Arsenal. Schwerpunkt, you gotta look that word up. That means the main emphasis is about Arsenal, but we do talk about all the other teams. And actually, before the guys join me, I always like to run through a couple of the other results today, and of course yesterday. Okay, how's it looking? See, I'm gonna go to yesterday's game. Yesterday's games, what do we have? We had Everton losing 1-0 to West Ham. West Ham getting a great away win at a very good team at the moment. Everton, I would never have thought they would have got a win there. Everton at the moment, they're so strong. Manchester United, I don't know what's going on with this team, man. You know, if you'd asked me who would have done the worst, what teams would have done the worst at the moment, I would have said Manchester United and Arsenal would have been around the same. But for some reason, they're like way up there, doing well, do better than us. I don't think they've got a better team, but for some reason, it's working. Yes, and then today's games, we had Tottenham Hotspur winning against Leeds 3-0. What can I say? Top of the league again, I guess. Actually, no way there. Not on top of the league. What am I talking about? Third place in the league. I'm still in a couple of weeks ago when they were top. It's actually Liverpool who were top. And Manchester United joined top with 33 points. I think Liverpool got a game in hand. Actually, I don't think they do, actually. Let me check. Yeah, they have actually, no, they're on level on points, level on games. It's crazy to see Manchester United up there, man. That's just crazy. It's the wrong Manchester, actually, for me. The other one should be up there. Whatever, doing well, got to take it out after them. You can only give them respect, say, you know what, you're doing all right. For the team you have, about the same level as Arsenal, they're doing well. And then we've got Crystal Palace winning 2-0 against Sheffield United. Yeah, relegation battle. Sheffield United are going down, man. 2 points midway through the season. Not midway, but almost midway through the season. It's terrible. Brighton and Hove Albion drawing 3-3 with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Classic. 3-3 is always a classic. And then, of course, today's game, the game we're talking about or focusing on, of course, as usual, it's the Arsenal. West Bromwich Albion 0, Arsenal 4. What a win. Yes, Andrew. I got Andrew here now, man. This is the guy I like to see the most, really. I like to see this guy the most, really.
Especially when we win.
Especially when we win. I don't like to see him too much when we lose. He's an angry guy, but when we win, then again, actually, you know what? You was hungry last week, even though we won. So I'm gonna ask you again. Are you Arteta in now?
He's still got a lot to prove.
He's got a lot to prove. But come on, he's doing well. That's 3 wins on the bounce.
Yeah, well, listen. I was saying in the group just a while ago. I said, as a coach, here, you gotta make gambles.
Yeah.
You gotta make gambles when things are not going your way. And he made a gamble. He rolled the dice and he rolled the dice again. And he rolled the. One thing I rate about Arteta, he's not afraid to roll the dice. A man could be like Wilder at Sheffield United and not rolling no dice, not sticking with the same system, sticking with what he knows, sticking with what's got him up, sticking with his own success and not adjusting. One thing I know about this young coach here is that he adjusts. And this is me bigging him up. Adjusts. And he threw the dice there with Smith Rowe. And he said, you know what? You're not going to play left wing no more. Martinelli's back. Martinelli, you're coming in. Smith Rowe, you're coming in. Yep. And Saka, you're going on to the right-hand side of midfield. Yeah. Bon Pepe.
Yeah.
And he threw that dice. And when he threw that dice, blood, things changed.
You know what hurts me the most?
Dice, man.
You know what hurts me the most? I remember when Arsene Wenger was there and he had all these bad boy players on the bench and like from the youth team, but he never would play them. He'd always stick with the old guys. It's the same with Emery when he came in, sticking with the old guys. Now Arteta's thinking, okay, you know what? Let me give the youth a chance. And you see it's working. I think for a long time, Arsenal have been sticking with the guys who haven't been hungry. I think we bring this up a lot. They haven't been hungry. They're like, I don't know what it is. They haven't won nothing, but for some reason they're chilling. But these young guys you see now with Smith Rowe, Saka, these guys are thirsty, man. You know, the girls, they're the mans, and the ball is the girls, and they're trying to chase the ball, man. I love it. I love it.
Listen, Smith Rowe for me today took his throne. He took his throne, man. He was just like, you know what? It's my time now. You know, you gave me the opportunity to come to the team. I played 3 games in a row. I now feel comfortable to express myself. I see how Saka's doing, and I want that. I want a piece of what Saka's doing. I want to play for England. I've seen Maitland-Niles. I come through the system with Maitland-Niles. I see my man playing for England. I want to play for England.
Yeah.
I want to be. I'm ready now. This is my time. This is my moment. I'm not going to get no other chance like that. He's actually seeing man like Özil not getting in the game, not selected in the squad. He's saying it's my time.
Yep.
He took it tonight. One thing that I seen tonight was Smith Rowe took his throne.
Yeah.
And I said, long live the king. Özil, the king, is dead.
I mean, he could still pull it off somewhere else. He's not going to get another chance at Arsenal, but you know, he had his 5-6 years or whatever, got paid nice, handsomely. And now he's leaving maybe in January already. Maybe he'll go to Schalke or something. Who knows?
I doubt he will. I doubt he will because in the pick up, no one's going to pay him the money that he's getting.
Do you think Arsenal might subsidise his wages or?
No. You're going to go on loan. You're going to want to go on loan. You said he's staying. I'll take him at his word. I believe he will stay for the whole season. If I was Mikel, I'll bring him back into the 20-man squad.
You would do that?
Absolutely. To put some pressure upon the youth. Them.
Yeah.
They say, yo, big man, there on the the king that's thrown is on the bench, man.
Yeah.
Put some pressure upon them because that's what these boys need. They need pressure.
Yeah.
They need pressure. You know what I mean? Because when Özil actually goes, there's going to be another one that's coming to take his throne. Nope. So, you know, you have to create that competitiveness in the team. 110%.
Actually, do you know what I think? I think, like you said a couple of weeks ago, I think Lacazette can play number 10, Ozil on top. And then you got Saka, Smith. Actually, Smith Rowe can play number 10 too, innit? So you got all these new number 10s.
I wouldn't really play Laka as number 10 now. Laka's on fire right about now.
Yeah.
Laka's found his swagger. He's found the kind of form that we signed him for. He's showing that right about now. And, you know, it's at a time, where Aubameyang he's coming to his signing his contract and so on and so forth. And now the shirt, the actual badge is getting too heavy for him. You know, I watched him today. I watched him with a magnifying glass, and I watched his whole presence. You know, he went through on goal one time. He must have was on a counter attack, and he was running down the left wing, and he's brought the man, and he's shot with his left foot, which is not his favourite foot, and the keeper saved it, and the ball kept in play, and just his attitude after that happened. Like Tini was here. Aubameyang was there, and Aubameyang didn't make no movement for Tini. No. He was just there soaking because he didn't score. Now Aubameyang's going through motions that he's never gone through before, because I don't think Aubameyang's gone through this kind of drought before. Yeah. He's just not on song.
Then again, actually, he did that Dortmund one time. He wasn't playing that well at the end, but that's probably because he wanted to leave anyway. So he was like, sack it. So
but at the end of the day, the door's open for him if he wants to leave Arsenal. But I don't think he wants to leave Arsenal. I think he's literally going through a bad patch. I believe he'll get through it, but he needs to just take the pressure off himself, enjoy the win with the team, work hard, just like Laka did. He needs to do what Laka did. That's what he needs to do, because when Laka weren't gaining the team, Laka weren't performing, Laka was missing opportunities. He was still working hard. Yeah. He was still grinding. And look at him now. He's there leading the way. He's playing with Smith Rowe. He's playing with Saka, and he loves it. He's loving it. He's absolutely loving life right about now. He was talking in the paper today, talking about, it's much easier for me now. He was hailing the manager for a change of tactics, because he said it's much easier for me now to play with 3 people that are behind me. He said, just with the two.
Yeah.
Now I've got an extra man that's with me, and I can make them through balls. I can ghost now. I can be that ghost. And you know what? He performed today. He battered Albion today. He did.
Yeah, of course. Beautiful goals, man. Delicious.
Mashed them up today. And I'm so proud and I'm so pleased with him because he's gone through a bad patch, but his character has made him come through all that, man. And that's what I'm really happy about tonight.
Yeah. I'm actually hoping to stay up though, Albion. You know, we've got a small allegiance to them, of course.
Yeah. I'm a scout for Albion, man. I want him to stay.
Yeah, you understand.
I'm a gooner till I die. But at the same time, I like Albion. My uncle used to play for them. My cousin used to play for them. I'm a scout for them. So, boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want Albion to stay up, man. And I'm sure Sam will get the money to keep them up. You know? Right. Oh, you know, hopefully he does it. And he's got the experience as well. So, you know what I mean? That's what they're calling Fireman Sam. He puts out fires, man. Anyway, before we start, Happy New Year to you, bro.
Yeah, Happy New Year's, man. Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Happy this is a good. It's a good way to start, man. You know, I'm thinking, I feel good. I'm like, yo, Arsenal won. You know, I'm starting to get a bit more of this passion back. We got Mighty Don coming and joining us. That's also a bonus. I love you when someone else comes in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, man.
Yes.
Obviously.
What did you, man, think of the game?
It was a brilliant. It was one of the best games I've watched Arsenal play. I think the last game we didn't play that well. The game before that we played well, but this was like one of the best games I've seen Arsenal play, probably all season at least, and probably even for the last like a couple of years. Actually, it's been every now and again. It's been a good game, but this was a really good game.
Okay.
Then again, West Brom weren't that good.
Nah. You can. Well, to be fair, the reason why I like today so much is, despite the conditions, despite having the kids in, it only ever looked like one result, an emphatic Arsenal victory. And I just think now that that the kids have got the bit between their teeth, and it's what Arteta has done over these past three games. Is it? Yeah, he's found a decent balance, and I mean between transitioning. Not so much. I don't think that the balance comes from the wings, which is what he's tried to do before, but just how we get back in defensive positions and how we support the attacking play. The balance is going forward and going backwards, just moving in a straight line. It's been like the best I've seen in a few years, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw glimpses of it with Unai. The same sort of balance, but with this one, it's more savage, it's more direct.
Yeah,
it's more, let's go and kill them instead of let's keep the ball and hypnotize them to death, and then when they fall asleep, we'll win them.
Bored them to death, you mean?
Yeah, like I'm not really a fan of too much possession with no meaning, like with no sort of trying to score or nothing. It doesn't sit well with me. And I think that's one thing I can see with Arteta, getting his point across. Like, look, I don't care if you're Kieran Tierney. I don't care if you're Hector Bellerin. You need to get some assists. You need to get some goals. You need to make a difference in the final third as well as your, defensive final third. And you know what? They're taking it on board. Louise and William, the bloody... what's going on behind the scenes there. I think Arteta set his stall out in it whereby he's come across as a strong character and no one's going to upset him or his way. And I think just as long as he carries on in this same manner and recruits the sort of players that he wants, then I can see success around the corner. And I mean, like, I don't think, when I look at these new managers, Ollie, Frank, I don't think they've got the X factor. I mean, Ollie's doing his thing.
Ollie's doing well though, man. Hey,
he's doing his thing.
Man. Listen to the man.
He's doing his thing, and I'd never take that away from him. But when I'm looking at a person's ceiling, how far can he really take Man United? A lot of what Ollie's doing is down to his players, just the acquisitions. It's not really down to management, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But what he's a likable he's a likable coach. They like him because likable. They're playing
That's
for
what
him.
he has done. What he has done is he's gone traditional back at Man U now. So a lot of the kids been given a chance. He's trying to play how they used to play with two up top. That's why he's trying this triangle thing in the middle. And, you know, don't get me wrong. I just think he's going to need a lot of money to really make it work, if you know what I mean.
Yo, can I ask you, who do you think's got the better team out of Arsenal and Man U, though? Like, realistic, when you look at the player,
squad,
you think Manchester United got a better team than Arsenal? I don't
think
so, man.
Team, first team. Nah, I think Arsenal have a better team.
Arsenal got a better team. Trust me, man, player for player. Arsenal got much better players. Manchester United just play better, I guess.
All it is we've got a lot of injuries, but I mean, Partey hasn't played. Magalhaes hasn't played in 3 games.
Who?
Magalhaes, Gabriel,
yeah.
So we're looking at this team here and comparing it to Man United. But really, if we had everyone to choose from, I mean, for me personally, I'd have Tierney, Leno, Magalhaes, Mari, Bellerin, Partey. You know why? I'd have Bellerin because you know what? On his day, he is our best right back. On his day,
when he's on his day, yeah.
When he's on it, he's frightening going forward and backwards. And I think Maitland-Niles has played within himself too much.
You've never been a fan of Maitland-Niles.
You know why? It's because he can do so much more. You're looking at a player and you're thinking, you're actually good, so why don't you prove it? And it's the most annoying thing in football when you're looking at someone who's got everything to succeed. Yeah. Everything. If you think about it, he can play multiple positions. He's got good speed, good strength, reads the game well, good on the ball as well. Technically, he's great on the ball.
He's a bit lazy.
No. He's languid. I wouldn't say lazy. He's languid. He's got a lazy style. Like
Ozil, innit?
Yeah, Ozil and Henry when he first come and everyone was questioning, you know, look at him just strolling around and
strolling around.
A couple of those players.
I say lazy.
Nah, lazy's when you know, lazy's a bit.
I say lazy.
For me, lazy's when if you give, all right then, take Ozil for instance. If there's a chance to rip a team to shreds, they'll take it. So I wouldn't say he's lazy. I say he's languid. He's a bit languid going backwards. But when he's got an opportunity to rip you to shreds, he's going for it.
Yeah, but the thing about it, that attention to detail with your attitude is so really important because you've got to have that attention to detail. Okay, we're on a counter-attack right now. I'm going to bust my gut to get back and try and do what I can. And I find with him, he doesn't do that. Like there's times where he's gone forward as a right back and we've lost the ball because the attack's broke down. And he's going back and he's strolling. I'm thinking, kiss my ass.
I think half of it is he thinks we're going to win the ball. That's what I think. Half of it is he's kind of mindful, like, I'm going to have to get back up there if we win the ball. And he doesn't quite overcommit to running backwards. I mean, if I had Magalhaes at the back and, you know, I'll be thinking, hold on, he'll win the ball, and then I've stolen a couple of yards and I can, you know what I mean?
You can't think like that, though. The history of Arsenal, you can't think like that. I got a question for you.
In our position, you can't, but...
I got a question for you. Would you rather have in your team, in the Arsenal back four, Bellerin or Maitland-Niles? Which one would be your number one?
I suppose if they're both on their day, Maitland-Niles.
No. Okay.
If they're both on their day,
generally, like who would it be? Week in, week out.
Generally, I'll go for Bellerin, because I think he knows the role a bit better. You can see he knows the role a bit better, and I think with Maitland-Niles, he plays with a handbrake on, man. I don't want it. I want you to go out there. If you make a mistake, fine, but I want you to go out there and try and get up and support these attacks. Try and get back and stop him, and just be all, like KT today. That was the perfect display. Now, I'm not a fan of KT. I actually want him gone.
You're not a fan?
Nah, I'm not. I gotta admit, man. I've gotta admit. Now,
You
you know
know
what it is? You know what it is?
Kieran Tierney?
I've expected so much from him.
Yeah, that's your hopes, though, man. But to be honest, he's doing all right, though. Still,
he is doing okay.
One of the better players.
He is doing okay now, and I think. Listen, it's not his fault. He's come in, started training, clapped a few people, and got told to tone it down in training, which I don't agree with. Do you know what I mean? You train how you're going to play the game, and I think it affected him a little bit. Whereas now, Kolasinac is gone. There's no one breathing over his shoulder. He can play. He can relax now.
I mean, Kolasinac was never going to be competition for Tierney anyway.
No, but there was a bit of, because I don't know what it was about Tierney. I just think he just didn't get it. Like, look, this isn't Scotland. This isn't just about defending. This is about getting up there.
He's like that though, man. For Celtic, he was like that though.
Yeah, but
he's got a proper good assist record at Celtic. He's proper good, man.
But you see what it is? When he gets into those positions, I'm thinking, right, look at that simple pass. Just roll it along and he taps it in. He just fizzes it across with no thinking, no thought. And I'm like, why have you wasted that opportunity? But today was a lot better. Today, I give respect where it's due. I give it where it's due. And if he can play like that, then he's only going to make me a fan in it.
Yeah. He's contender for man of the match today, at least.
He's man of the match.
At least contender or man of the match. Yeah, Tierney, man. Phenomenal.
Yeah. I'd say Pablo Mari. For me, he was just... when you've got that rock behind you, it's easy.
Absolutely.
It's easy for them to play. You get me?
John Terry, man.
If that was Mustafi at the back, I'm not going to play like that today. You get
talk about him. But Mighty, I want to go back. to talk about Maitland-Niles again, because Maitland-Niles for me is technically better than Bellerin. And I'm going to tell you how and why. When the ball was played back, it was in a tight position. They played the ball back to him. He was getting pressed. He's dumping the man, gone back inside and played a pass into the centre midfielder's feet, which was Ceballos. He's then gone, all right, cool, can't deal with it. Give it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's give it to him back, and he's dealt with it again and put it to Arsenal's foot. That was number one. Number two, the ball was fizzed at him at pace, and the first, he gave it to Ceballos. First touch, boom, hold that. Ceballos got the ball, turned, and started the attack off. This is what makes me that this guy in tight situations and going forward is the man. The only problem that I have with him is his attention to detail for having a bit more tempo to his.
But that's me and you agree on everything that you've just said. I'm in total agreement. Is Maitland-Niles technically better than Bellerin? Yes. Can he get out of them little situations? Yes. I just think Bellerin understands the role a bit better, if you know what I mean. That's the only advantage he has over Maitland-Niles. Things you don't have to tell him to support play. He doesn't have to be prompted. He will be there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's more natural.
It would be better for the support on the right side and help him with their work ethic and stuff. Maitland-Niles might leave his right winger, the guy in front of him, alone and be like, you're on your own.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I mean, like I said, if they're both on their day, Maitland-Niles has to be on his day to make it look organic, organic right back. Whereas
don't get beat.
Like a right back.
He don't get beat. He don't get beat like.
I I wouldn't even play him at right back. I'd play Maitland Lanai as CDM or a bit more forward or central midfield. You don't think so?
No, not now. Partey's there.
I will play him defensive midfield.
I'd play him CDM. I never thought he was a right back.
I don't like Sabaya.
Once upon a time, you was saying, nah, he's a right back. He's a right back.
I don't think he's. But here's the thing. Playing CDM, it's organic to him. This is the thing. And that's you know what.
It's true.
What? You're only going to get the best Maitland-Niles performance if he's in CDM. What game was it he played CDM and he looked quality. He looked like he's growing into his own. Yeah. He looked like he's growing into his own, man. And to be fair,
you ain't going to get the opportunity now. Because Partey's there.
He could. If you think about it, we don't want Torreira. We don't want Xhaka. Ceballos is on loan. Guendouzi we don't want.
Easy.
Come back into the fold.
Yeah, if we buy Lamptey, I can't see Doozy coming back into the fold.
Doozy
it would just make Niles there.
Why would you get one of the most promising youngsters? And how can you just throw out one of the most promising youngsters? You know, just like that. That's crazy.
What Lamptey?
No, Doozy, man.
Oh, Doozy.
Doozy's one of those promising. He's probably worth 30 or 40 million already.
Yeah, but listen, Arteta he's made his bed. He set his stall out. He said, listen, look at Saliba. You want to chat shit on social media? Okay, we'll get rid of you. And that's what it is.
I don't know about
that. Is what it is. What I'm saying, whether right or wrong, he set his stall out. Whether right or wrong, whether it costs Arsenal or not, that is the Arteta way. He is not having no one that's going to oppose his ideas or the way he wants to run the club.
What did Saliba say on social media to get bombed out like that?
He said, he said, like, he's in prison, like, what did he say? He's in prison like when Doozy. Something like that.
Yo.
He said, like, yo, the man, he done two. He done one with Lacazette. He done a live with Lacazette. And he said something, much ado about nothing. And then one of them, he was like, yo, I'm in prison like you, bro, to Doozy. So there's obvious that friction. When the man's not having, come on, you're a footballer, you should know not to do certain things. Like, don't take the piss on it. It's still the manager. And I think this is the problem Arteta's going to have. You're only 38. It's not like Allegri and them. The man that will respect the bigger man, them, you get me? And be like, yeah, he's an older man, he's an older Jenna. But this man, he's like a street elder. You know, you got elders on road. But they're only about 5 years older than you. And that's how they're looking at Arteta, like, yo, you in my league, you get me? And then he's got autonomy. He's got autonomy. And that's
as well, yeah, he's also got to improve his management skills, because I feel that this is the thing that's gonna bring him down. You can only go so far, but you need to have that management skills. Just like
I think he will have it with his players.
Yeah, but
the players that he wants, I think he will have it. I don't think he can have it with these players, because these players are used to two different regimes, and none of them was like Mikel Arteta's regime.
But yet still, you can still bring them round. He's got the ability.
Haven't you noticed, yeah? The Haaland Academy, he hasn't fucked with them. So the academy players, he hasn't fucked with, because he's sticking to Arsenal's ethos. He hasn't battered them on, or made them pay for little things that they've done, because they've done little things as well. You get me? He's put faith in them.
Give us demonstration what he's done, what one of the youth team players have done that they've got away with.
Flipping now.
Isn't that like a bit too complicated though? That's a bit off topic, man.
Yeah,
I think we shouldn't talk about that now. Let's go back to the game. Let's go back to the game, because I wanted to talk about the match stats for today, innit? The match stats. If you look at the stats, man, they're very promising. We had 62% possession to 38. We had 21 shots on goal, man.
21.
21 shots on goal with 12 on target. I don't even know if Arsenal achieved that this season at all.
West Brom were dog shit though?
Yeah, they were crap, but you know what? You can only beat who's in front of you, innit? And Arsenal we've got a bone, man. We've got the last 3 games we've been gifted a bone.
I think, listen, don't want to take nothing away from Brighton, but Chelsea was the one for me.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
I you know.
But Mighty, do you see what Brighton did today with their Moors?
Yeah.
All right, so you know already, yeah, that Brighton have weight, and to go over and get a result, a 1-0 result, shows that we've got a bit of steel and a bit of character in our team.
Yeah, we're back, man. Like I suggested in the group, we're back.
No. We're not back. That's a bit too premature.
Look. Okay.
Let's beat Palace first, and then I'll say, yeah.
You know what? You know what the thing is. Wait, let me just say if there's anything else. Corners and fouls. The thing is, look, I'm looking at the table now.
Yeah.
And we got 23 points. If we win our next game, we'll be at 9 points, and we'll be, providing the results go our way, we'll be in 5th place, or we'll be fighting for 5th. Then we're already back in the mix. So we're only like 2 wings away.
Counting them chickens before they hatch. It's dangerous.
The thing is, I don't think Crystal Palace, they're going to be, every game is difficult. But Crystal Palace, they're beatable, man. That's another low-end team. And Arsenal are on form now. We're on form. We're back. We're on form.
I'll be honest with you. Before the Chelsea match, I said, listen, when people were saying Arteta's going to lose his job, I said, listen, nah. The board know exactly where Arsenal are. Don't be fooled. They know exactly where Arsenal are. So Arteta's going to get judged on the 3 games after Chelsea.
Yeah.
You get me? It's just so happened we beat Chelsea. But for me, the judgment is now, because it's against the teams. I mean, come on. Obviously, we're not relegation contenders. That's just fraud. You know what I mean? That's just banter talk. But obviously, we've had to prove it. We've had to go out there, slap a few wins together. And granted, yeah, in a mad season, we're only 6 points off the top 4. But
that's the fun fact.
Not even 6 points, 3 points.
Here's the thing, and I'd stick by what I said. People at the beginning of the season, everyone's like, "Who's gonna win it?" I said, "Yo, I'll let you know in January, because it's gonna be that kind of season. Whoever has the best January window for me, and it's proven to go that way. Like whoever has the best. If Arsenal go out there and get a what, I'd say pull them down for top 4 straight away. Do you know what I mean? If they win, even Buendia from Norwich, put them down for top 4 straight away. Pull them down. Don't even ask no questions. They're just gonna get there. It's about who spends wisely. You know, Man United are gonna spend. Already got the Ivory Coast youth coming in. He's coming straight into the first team squad.
Who's that?
Diallo.
From where?
I think it's from Atalanta. Right. Ivory Coast youth. I think that secretly, I don't think they've lost faith in Greenwood. I think they've lost... they don't think he's going to be that dedicated as they once thought. You know what I mean? So I think they're going to get someone in there just in case. But again, whoever spends their money wisely, they're going to be the ones that makes the big impact. If Crystal Palace lose Zaha in this transfer window, then they're screwed. And it can easily happen because everyone's kind of feeling the pinch because of COVID. You know? I mean, we're going to lose players, but we don't mind losing players. The only one we mind losing is Laka right now. We're not Laka? I think that's a possibility. If someone comes in with a sizable, like a nice 40 million, I think he'll be gone.
Atletico.
Yeah. I think if someone came in with that kind of offer, 40 million.
Atletico, yeah. Atletico always loved him. Yeah, I mean.
But I actually like the job he's doing for Mikel.
Yeah.
I do as well.
I do.
So the question is are the players now playing for? Because there was obviously the talk saying that
They were
the players not playing.
for him. They were always playing for him.
You know what? Saying that, I'll even add that we just didn't get the rub of the green in the last couple of games. I mean, the last few games before our little winning streak, we was getting players sent off left, right, and center. You know what I mean? And injuries. Yeah. And now you see our team. You know, think he's gone a bit bold. Arteta, he's gone bold. He started playing youth, and he's seen that the youth they're gonna be the guys who keeps him in his job. You know.
But you see, it's timing. It's timing, because if you go out there and play the kids and lose, then it has to be it has to be echoed that, play the kids, because he's known about Smith Rowe for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Smith Rowe is a quality player. I don't know why he hasn't been in the first team for years, but it may be because we've had Ozil.
Yeah, he's been away in it.
Yeah, he's been in the way. But, you know, he's only been training with the first team for about 4 months. He hasn't been for the longest. So Arteta's been saying, all right, now I'm going to put him in now, because a lot of people are screaming it, or the pundits. That makes a difference as well. If you go putting in the kids without, because if you lose with the kids, pundits, everyone's going to be like, why are you putting the kids for? Yeah. You're fighting relegation, but it has to be something they sign to as well, if you know what I mean. So I think he's played it right. He's played it right when they've said, if you're not going to use Ozil, Smith Rowe, He said, okay, now I can put them in, because now, I've tried everything, and this is the last option.
All right, I want to ask you guys a question. There's two players who seem to be dividing opinions. I don't actually particularly like it, because one of them I actually like. That's Nketiah and Willock. These guys are getting assaulted at the moment, and I think they've both got a lot of potential. I think they've got ceilings, man. And we keep forgetting that these guys are so young. They're so. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's what I mean, man.
Nah, it's another. Listen, you see, I'm probably the worst person to ask this question, because I compare everything to the Invincibles.
Oh, man, no one can win then.
Exactly. Whether right or wrong, that's Arsenal's standard for me. The Invincibles. We've always gone out there to be a dominant force. I just think we can't dominate with Eddie Nketiah. Maybe Willock. I think Willock has showed good prep. He has to just brush up a bit on his footballing awareness. But I like him. I like Willock. I'd give him a chance. But as you can see,
here's
the thing. Blackopolypse.
Yes.
Here's the thing that you're not factoring in.
Okay.
Right? How much opportunity has Willock had before Smith Rowe? And this is my point, and I keep stressing this. I keep saying this. You see, when you've got a young player in, like I remember Oxlade getting into the Arsenal team, and then Raheem Sterling getting into the Liverpool team and overtaking him. And I'm saying, when things like that happen, it kind of makes me know that that player ain't gonna do much. They're not gonna do much. And next kid shouldn't. It happened with the Wolby.
Yeah, but you got Nabry though, man. Nabry, it was the same thing, and look what happened with him. He's like the best player at Bayern.
Hold on. You see, Nabry got injured, so and it was a big injury. It weren't loss of form or anything. He had a big injury, and we tried to rehabilitate him. Remember, Arsenal was struggling, so we couldn't play him, and we're fighting for points. We needed him to be loaned out, get up to speed, and then get him back in there. And because of that process, he lost faith in us and decided to go to Hamburg, I think it was.
Werder Bremen. Thing is, he wasn't even playing that well. He went to West Brom, had a real bad season.
Like that was Tony Pulis.
That was Pulis, yeah.
Anyone playing for Tony Pulis is going to be a problem. But I want to get back to the Iwobi situation. Iwobi now, was granted red carpet before Oxlade. Now, we all know, that Oxlade-Chamberlain is a better player than Iwobi. I've never had any faith in Iwobi whatsoever, but Wenger chose to play Iwobi ahead of Oxlade-Chamberlain, which was the biggest problem.
Yeah, but Oxlade-Chamberlain is glass though, man. Oxlade-Chamberlain is still injured now.
Yeah, but you see what on a man don't factor in is these man all have characters, and these man, you could be a good footballer, but I don't like you. You get me? I don't like your character. I don't like who you think you are in this team. And Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's been chatting Arsenal and Wenger for ages. For ages. Sturridge used to tell me all the time that Oxlade didn't rate Wenger.
Wait there, Daniel Sturridge.
Ages. Yeah.
You know Daniel Sturridge?
Yeah. I know all of them.
Okay, cool, man.
So when I'm hearing these stories, I'm thinking, Bombo, that's why it's not getting played then, because you can't be going around calling the manager a prat. And it will show. It will show every day. He doesn't know what he's doing and da-da-da-da-da. I kind of knew he was going to Liverpool, man. I knew. Sorry
the thing is,
say all that.
When you look at Iwobi, I thought Iwobi was a model professional. He didn't play. He played quite well, actually. He wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? You got to give him a bit of respect. He wasn't that bad for Arsenal.
Well, he's playing well under Ancelotti. Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, he's done.
I want him back.
I mean, we ain't going to go too far, but he was always, and he's only 24. That's what I mean. We're talking about players who haven't even reached their peak. 24. In the next 3 years, you're going to see the true Iwobi come out when he's matured. He's had like experience behind him. You know,
but one would argue, did Arsenal have that time to wait for
we don't have time
for that Iwobi egg to hatch? We didn't have time.
We don't have time.
That's you get me. That's the be all. It's like now we don't have time for Smith Rowe to hatch.
He has to be on it now, and he has to be on it now.
He has to be on it. Not the minute he's not on it, Willock's in.
No.
The minute Willock and Smith Rowe's not on it, we buy someone. We need somebody that's about it now.
The finished article. But the thing is that what the Arsenal we want to support though, man? Like I don't want to.
Yes,
I don't want to
winning
Arsenal. Yeah, but the thing is, there's got to be something behind building a team from players who are coming up together. Like Manchester, remember the 1992 Manchester United team? All these players came together in the same youth team, 6 or 7 of them. And then they all matured together at the same time, and they were unbeatable. 1999, they were killing everybody. That's what Arsenal need to do.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Out of all the academy, he hasn't messed with the academy, no matter what they've done, no matter any party that they've went to, any COVID restrictions that they've not adhered to, any look of rumours. He hasn't messed with them. He's just left them. He's just said, okay, all the Hale End youths, I ain't going to be too hard on. The people that I'm going to be hard on is the ones that think, oh, Arsenal's just some holiday camp. They embody this. They embody the whole ethos of Arsenal.
Yeah.
He can't get rid of them because he has to keep that structure, man, that we've built over the years. I don't like Nketiah. I don't want him at a club. He's not good enough. Balogun, we're going to lose Balogun because of our blind loyalty to Nketiah. And Balogun's by far better.
Absolutely.
Far. So for me, us getting rid of Nketiah isn't because it's because we've got someone from the academy who's as good as, if not better. So we can afford to say, okay, let's get rid of this one here. Look how Liverpool got rid of Brewster. I mean, you should be thank you very much, Nketiah, but no, goodbye. 20 million in the bank, reinvest. That can go to Aouar. Can you imagine Aouar, Balogun in the next 3 years?
Bad boy.
That would be frightening. Balogun is you see what I like about Balogun is he ain't got no respect for no one, none of their defense, nothing. He's on it. Whereas Nketiah is I look good first. He'd rather look good and lose than look bad and win.
Yeah. He ain't got the character.
It's experience, and then with Nketiah, he just needs to develop. Look, he's 21. He's 21, man. So you got.
I don't think his style suits Arsenal. If I'm honest,
I think so. I think he's like a Muller. You know, Muller from Bayern.
No. What?
When he's like a poacher, man.
Wayne, technically, he's shite.
I agree.
Shite. He can only finish. That's all he can do. Is finish.
You know what? I'd beg to differ on that finishing because against who was it? He had an opportunity and he took it first time and he had loads of time to touch the ball, polish it, pump some air into it.
That's levels, Mighty. That's levels. When he's playing in the Europa League or playing under 21s, he will show that he's playing the Prem. Nah.
Yeah. You know, not for me. I mean, Willock. Yeah, I like Willock. I'll give Willock a chance. But for me, Nketiah, I didn't like him. I've never thought he was Arsenal's quality. I've never thought. Good finisher, but that's it. He's just a good finisher. He's not an exceptional one. He's not someone that sends goosebumps down my spine. I mean, if I say to you, name his best goal, it's probably that frigging volley he scored when Martinelli crossed it in and he just guided it in, like in the 6-yard box, whereas Willock against Liverpool, he curled it in the top bins like it was nothing. Willock showed his quality more. And Nketiah, if that's his quality, we're in trouble. But we're trying to lead the lines with him.
Mighty, what's your stance on Nelson?
Good player. Again, probably our most promising product from the Hale end. I wouldn't give up on Nelson. He has grew. He has played well this season at times, and you have to understand this. He's played well in a struggling side. Can you imagine him now when we're firing on all cylinders?
Yeah, he was bad. He was bad in Hoffenheim, man. When obviously I'm located in Germany, and it was just always singing this guy's praise, man. Oh man, this Nelson guy is wicked, man. We're gonna buy him. They all wanted to buy him in Germany. So if you could, I mean, Germany's an easier league. Some would argue, but I think he just needs a chance, man. Hopefully when he gets his chance. Who's in front of him at the moment? Is it like Saka? Saka's in front of him, isn't it?
Saka, Martinelli. I think.
Yeah, he's got mad competition. What he needs to do, because he's a winger, he needs to find another position, man, and say, I could play there too.
Wow. Guys, I wanted to touch base with one thing that I wanted to say. What happens to Pepe now?
Pepe is out
on the right hand side of midfield. What happens to Pepe?
You know what Pepe is?
Is Pepe dead or is Pepe gonna come alive?
Pepe ain't got a chance. Pepe ain't got a chance. This is someone he's someone I'd rather keep Nketiah over Pepe, because Pepe cost 75 million and has not shown anything to suggest he's worth that. Nah, he hasn't. Whereas Nketiah is sort of like young. He's got to build that up a little bit. But Pepe, nah, man. He was one of these guys. He's one of these remorseful buys. When you buy something in a couple of days that you're like, why did I buy that, man? It was too expensive, man. I shouldn't take it back. You know what I mean? And we just kind of kept him. Nah, man. He's got to go.
You know what? He's got to go, man. He's just got to go. I like Pepe. That's the thing. I like him. He's exciting. But I just think his brain doesn't. He reacts too much. He doesn't. He's not quick enough. Like today, Smith Rowe got the ball. Bam! One touch inside to Laka. Laka spins it out. Saka starts making his run back to Smith Rowe, and it's just like the speed of their forward movement. It was so much better than if Pepe was involved in that. It would break down.
Yeah, he's too slow.
So slow in his decision making.
The fact of the matter is that Pepe hasn't got he's not more of a team player. He's more of an individualist.
Yeah, sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think, you know what though? With Pepe, I get that Nabry vibe where if he leaves Arsenal, potentially he could be on a mad. Imagine if he went to PSG. Whew. And just got, he's in a team that wins all the time and his confidence goes up. We could be looking at a mad thing of a player. And
yeah, because he's got no confidence at the moment.
I mean, his record was good though, man. He's at Lille. At Lille, he was good, man.
And you know what as well? What I don't like? The media. The media's been on Pepe's back since he got here.
Look at
Havertz. Look at Havertz and look at Werner. What have they done? Look what Ziyech. They've all done nothing. No one's on their back. But with Pepe, didn't do nothing today.
He's a black man
as done nothing all season.
He's a black as well. Shame. Absolute
I think
shame, man.
Yes, there's talks about swapping him for Ousmane Dembele. What do you think about that?
Hell no.
What?
Hell no. So the no.
I'll take that, you know. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, why? I brought down car. Nah, fam. I ain't taking no brought down car. Because at the end of the day, yeah, all Pepe needs right now is an arm around the shoulder and install belief that you can do this thing. He needs coaching. That's all it is. Be more decisive. You know, you'll make it. He's got the ball, yeah, and he's thinking, what do I do? Do I whip it in with my right foot, or do I block him and go on my left foot? Oh, I've looked up now. I've got 2 mans on me. They've doubled up because I took so long to make that decision. Yeah. He just needs to be more decisive in what he's doing as a player. He needs an arm around the shoulder. He needs to be guided. He's 23.
Yeah. He needs to be guided out of this club with the arm around his shoulder, guided out the club and get Ousmane.
I don't want to put down car, man. Dembele would last the league. He ain't made it a Barca. If you can't do it in Spain, yeah, you're not gonna do it in the Prem. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Do you think Messi could come
more suited to him?
Nah, hell no. He was brought down. Look how Margaret is. He was brought down. One clap against a team like
right.
Okay, the bullies in the
Newcastle. Newcastle.
Not Newcastle. They ain't bullies. One broke off. Burnley, playing Burnley, then got one crunch off one of their players. Him done. You ain't gonna see him again. He's gonna be out for 7 weeks. Forget that. Pepe, yeah, has been in with Burnley. He's been in with the rough. He's learned. He's stood up. Right about now, yeah, his body ain't brought down. He just needs to perform. I'd rather take a chance with Pepe than Dembele all day long. All day long. You take a chance with Dembele, it's a chance to broke down. He's in Spain and he's broken down. Imagine if he comes to the Prem.
What do you think? What do you think, Wade?
You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't taken none of them, man. Anybody has a third option. It's a third option.
You know what? Both players, I've got that Nabry type of feeling of, yo, if they click, they're going to be on a mad thing.
But listen, my team is gone. Dembele's gone to Barcelona and flopped. He's gone to Barcelona.
Yeah, what do you think going to sign for Barca is a mad amount of pressure?
Suarez is gone. Griezmann ain't getting the team. This is your platform. New manager is in charge. This is your platform. And he's not doing nothing. Messi's saying I'm gone. He's not going to do nothing at Barcelona, blood. He's not. So
Barcelona
why are you
that team anyway?
To come to England, Arsenal, and fuck up again? Hell no. I'm not to stay with Pepe because Pepe, at least Lily and flipping being successful. And he's at Arsenal and he's trying to be successful.
Yeah,
trying to be successful.
Would Ousmane Dembele be worse than Pepe?
You know what though? True say, Dembele's got 14 goals though, man. 60 appearances for Barcelona, so he ain't that bad.
He won't be on the pitch. Dembele would not be on the pitch, blood. He would not be on the pitch.
Wow.
He'd be on the table, sick notes. That's what he'd be. Yeah. So I'd rather have a player that is developing and trying to do the thing than a player that's on the table getting treatment for his injuries, then working his way back, then flipping trying to find his touch, then trying to find his rhythm, then getting in the team. Fuck that, man. That's a madness. That's a madness. That's suicide squad right there. We've made enough bad decisions already on players, and we can't afford to do that again with a player like Dembele. No way. Let him stay there. There's other players out there.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, yo, look at Willian. Pepe is the least of our worries. Look at Willian.
Doing is terrible.
Jesus.
That's an impact sub. If ever I've seen one, he's just got to be an impact sub, and that's it.
3 years as well.
3 years.
3 years.
Killing it.
3 years. How
Killing
can
it.
Arsenal bow down to 3 years? 3 blood clot years. How? My man should have got a 2-year contract. You're taking 2 years with an option of 3. Option. That's how it should have been.
Well, lads, shall we do this? Shall we do the players rating and then wrap it up? We can all do one each, man. You want to run down the list, Andrew? You're good at that.
Yeah, Mike can go first with the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper, Leno.
Yeah.
What for today?
Yeah.
10. I'll give Leno. I'll give him a 8.
Fantastic, Wayne.
Yeah.
Right back. Bellerin.
7.
7.
What?
I'm gonna give hope.
Yo, 7's all right, man.
Why?
I know.
That's generous.
You know, look. Should I tell you what? I'll give him a 7 because we didn't concede a goal and we did our job, man. We did our job. So the defenders get a bit higher of a mark for that. It was a clean sheet. That's the only reason.
Fair enough. That's your reason. Holding, I'm going to give 7.
Yeah, probably give Holding.
Yeah, I'm going to give him 7, man. I think he was solid today. You know, he was, especially the conditions today, man. He was tough, but he dealt with certain situations. Made a couple of errors that I wasn't happier with in terms of his passing, but apart from that, he was all right. Mari,
I'd say a 9.
Fantastic. I agree with that 110%. Wayne, Tini,
10.
Oh my
10.
life.
Joint man of the match, man. Yo, he was. Hey, come man, Tierney was
10.
He set the standard today, and everyone followed. Blood, listen, I agree with him. I'm with you right there, boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Saka 8 out of 10 today.
Yeah.
8 out of 10. Mighty again. Ceballos
6.
Okay, cool. Can't argue with that. Boy. Wayne, Saka.
Yeah, 7.
Wayne, man, you are.
Yo, only a 7. Like I said, man, we won the game. I can't be giving a 4 and a 7. Look, man, a 7.
Wait,
He did all right.
He
did all right. He gets an extra point for the win. If it was a defeat, he probably would have got a 5. But because we won with a clean sheet, yeah, of course. But
all right, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Aubameyang today. I'm gonna give him 6.
Oh yeah, it was a bit. Yeah.
Give him 6. Yeah. That leaves Mighty Smith Rowe.
Give him a 7.5.
No. Yeah, okay, 7.5. Yeah, all right.
I think you know what he did look like he could do an absolute madness, but it didn't quite materialize. If you know what I mean. So, but I'm pleased with his effort and what he gave to the performance.
Fair enough. That's cool. Wayne, Lacazette, like a blood clot Zet.
You know what? I'll give him a 10-2. To be fair, they would split. They would split man of the match. Tierney and Lacazette split man of the match today. You don't agree? He scored 2 goals at a fantastic game, man. You couldn't really split these two. Tierney and Lacazette mashed up West Bromwich today. That was it. And that's coming from me, man, who's, I'm never normally giving people this, good marks, man. I don't know.
Fair enough. That's okay. The first sub we're going to give Maitland-Niles.
Did you do Aubameyang?
Yeah, we've done Aubameyang already. Got 6 out of 10. I'm going to give Maitland-Niles. I'm going to give him 6 out of 10. The second sub, Willian, Mighty.
-2.
-2, Hey, but the hate is real.
I'm telling you.
He was awful.
He was awful.
But he did a couple of good moves though.
But... on target though.
He got one shot. All right, I'll give him a 3.
A 3, you know. A 3. Look, you just give him a 5, man.
No.
No way was it 5.
Then again, yeah.
Wayne, you're begging, man.
I know what you're saying.
You're begging, Wayne. You're begging.
I'll give him a 3. Who else? William Maitland-Niles. Who else?
That was it.
Willock.
Oh, Willock, yeah. So that's down to you, Wayne.
Give him back some 5, man. Average.
5.
I know he had some bullets, man, but I think just a 5. He didn't do that. He didn't have enough time to make some impacts. He was all right. He wasn't bad, you know. He was just there. I mean,
fair enough.
Yeah, man. All right, lads. We call it there, innit, man?
Yeah, man.
Should we? When's the next game, man? What's the next game?
Newcastle.
It's the FA Cup, isn't it? That's in 2 days, isn't it?
Yeah, FA Cup.
All right, so guys, I'll see you then, man. Oh wait, let's see who's got. Are we gonna win, Andrew?
Yeah, man, we'll win.
You'll win.
Yeah, it's FA Cup, man. That's our thing. That is.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the Arsenal trophy.
Yeah, so
all right,
I can't see anything but an Arsenal win.
Safe. All right, lads. Thanks for coming on. You know, it's always a pleasure. I love you guys, man.
Respect, bro.
Yeah, man.
Guys.
I'll see you guys next week, in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yo, peace.